Hello, you guys. It's your boy Moonbound signing back live. Well, let's get it. Well, let's just get straight into it, you guys. We're gonna look at the charts. We wasn't able to look at the charts all day. Um, we wasn't able to look at the charts all day. Okay, so Bitcoin fell about 3% today. We're gonna sitting at 67,000. Ethereum fell about 3% today, sitting at 2K. It's flirting with the with the 1900, but it's sitting at 2K right now. Let me see if I see any patterns. So everything pretty much made the same move. Had a little uptick and now pulling off. But let's take a closer look, you guys. We're gonna start off with math right now. I'm gonna think about I haven't seen a double on my chart since we got off the phone. I looked at it on my phone a little bit on the phone. Hope everyone's doing well this evening. There, yeah. Well, that's our 618 retracement, you guys. Just pulled up our 618 retracement. We are 91%, 86%. We are 86% from our 618 retracement. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm buying because I'm just saying once retail comes back, once Bitcoin recovers, people are going to go into these phones, guys. People are going to go into these phones. But we already know we have to wait for Ethereum to really show out, and we need to wait for Bitcoin to really show out. And if you really believe in if you believe in the super cycle, right? Because at this point, you have to make a choice. It's either stay. I mean, like you could just hold, but you can't forget about it because you might miss the whole shebang. So if you here, might as well DCA at these levels because I truly believe it's not over. This is the monthly. I like there's smaller time frames, but we could go for instance like the 4 hour. Like the 4 hour is so accurate with a lot of stuff. But we're gonna get to that 4 hour. Um Buying at these levels, I know most of our averages are so pulled back and compound. Like just for us to get back to our 618, which is just a 6 zeros 2 6. It was close. A 6 zeros 2 6. Now I'm in the 6 zeros 30. Now, granted, are we going to go to all-time highs? I feel like we're going to beat local highs like we did earlier. I feel like we still can beat local highs, but I feel like we gotta be patient. But this was the first green day. What if we keep on having green days, inching our way up out of here? Maybe we're not going to go up in one shot, but you know what I mean? Don't give up on yourself. You know what I mean? But definitely build that foundation of that Ethereum and that Bitcoin. We're about to go over there in a second. And we're gonna take a closer look at Dogelon. So yeah, we down 86%. One, I said 236. It'll be crazy if we have resistance there. Like I'm expecting us to blow through our 236 with ease. And that's just a 6 zeros 11. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that gave up at the 6 zeros range. Like, look at this big wick. Like, I'm pretty sure once we had that selling event, it triggered a lot of sell orders. And when I mean sell orders, I mean like there's people that have their portfolio. If it goes below this point, I'm selling it all because I'm not trying to lose all my money. At least that's how they think. But some of us, you know, I mean, they're going to call us crazy. They're going to call us crazy for now. We're holding it. We're holding. I'm not going to. I'm trying not to use no profanity, but you already know what they say about these tokens. But I really feel like Doggone Mars is a winner, especially since we are about to go to the moon. We're going to look at more information about that later on. Not tonight. We're going to pretty much look at charts. Got to get up in the morning. Um, but yeah, it's going to be legendary, you guys. And the legends are made down here. Remember, by the red, we are really in the red right now. Like this is the dip of the dips, and we got our first green day in a while. Did we find a floor? Yeah, find out. Yeah. So pull up these indicators though. We're still in oversold territory. Still in oversold territory. It looks like we on top for now. All right, so on the week, let's get rid of this. Six zeros 12. All right. I guess the first layer of resistance would for us to get past 706. We got to get past 706. Now this is the weekly we just flipped bullish on the weekly for Dogelon Mars. So let's see what happened. We're already halfway up there. We're already halfway up there. So um on the stock RSI on the weekly. So if it was all the way up there and we don't move, that's not a good thing. But with it breaking through this resistance down here, I would wanted to see it continue to go to at least 604 for right now, because right now I at least I want to see it inch up past the two past the 236. It depends. It depends. You know what I mean? It really depends. It really depends. This thing can reverse. The Bears can't catch us, but it's looking bullish. Not so much on the monthly, but we have been down in oversold territory for a very long time, you guys. A very long time. We're due. Like, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay. Once this blue line go back up here, you know what time it is. Because it don't happen often. This is the monthly, but we looking on a smaller time frame. But this is bullish, you guys. Like Doggone Mars is not dead. We're still in the water. We're just very far out. We are very, very far out through this curve. But we're bringing this, we're bringing it home, okay? We're bringing it home. Um, uh, let's look at the 24-hour now. This is why I went straight to the charts, because it takes a while. It takes a while. Not really rush this. I mean, we going crazy on the 24. All right. So on the 24th, so all right, It looks like we're kind of maxed out on the 24. We could stay up here for a while, like do a move like this. But if we get stuck up here for a while, and then we have Ethereum and Bitcoin have the tear, we could possibly start trading higher, you guys. The only thing, the only thing that I'm really worried about is may go away. Is this a fake out to go lower? You know what I mean? But I'm locked in regardless. I locked in regardless. It's a lot of moving parts, but we gonna figure this drone out. And this 4 hour is explaining what we feel. At least what I of it's hard to explain. I'm not gonna hold it. But this 4 hour, it's definitely this was that this was that good feeling seeing the portfolio going up, and then that was the bearish cross. We're still in overbought territory, but we're definitely leaving. Mm. Could this could this possibly take us to could we possibly bounce off 6034? 603? We probably go back down to 603. You know what I mean? Because this thing gotta recover. It's the 4 hour. It gotta reset, you guys. And I ain't gonna hold you. Gotta reset. And it's the same story for Bitcoin and Ethereum. Now we out to join. This 4 hour is dangerous. This 4 hour crazy, yo. Sorry about that, you guys. Sorry about that. Yo, man, cool. Word, man. You holding for dear life. It's not even. You got, man. Don't, man. You gotta vibrate higher, man. You can't. Come on, man. You know you gotta vibrate higher, man. Yo, we're going to the moon. Literally and figuratively. Elon Musk going to Mars. Well, he's going to the moon first. Elon Musk going to the moon puts Dogelon Mars on Mars. It's a win-win situation. But first, we got to go through the fire. We got to go through the fire. So, back to these charts. I'm about to look there. There. We're going. We about to look at Ethereum. And it's about to get real. I can feel it. I can feel it. It's about to get real, guys. I don't know. I don't know. It's not dear life for me. Like I am. Oh my goodness. I built my base. I built like yo. Diversification now feels amazing because it's like we will have alt season. It's just some people, you know, four-year cycles broken. People's feelings. What's up? We gonna get no one cares about your feelings. And same thing. I see it. We got this crossover on the stock RSI. It's looking like we might catch the Bears though. It's not. It's like it doesn't look bad. It looks like the Bears is weak on Ethereum's 4 hour though. Like a bit. I see them angles. We could catch the Bears and start going high. Like nah, I mean we could stay up here. Like but it's the 4 hours. It could reset. Just because it reset, it's not over, you guys. No, now I gotta go to more. I gotta go to more now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right. You can't. You don't get no better than this. I'm waiting for this journey to set. And it looks like we can go lower. It's not I'm not gonna sit here and tell you as soon as we break through this dotted line, we're gonna start going higher. I'm not gonna tell you that. All I'm gonna say we're very close to resetting on Ethereum. That's all I can say. Because Ethereum went deep inside this oversold territory before. So you want to see a lot into further notice. 42% from our 6-minute retracement. And this is Ethereum. All right. Remember, where we stand in the safe havens. Don't get depressed because you're waiting on. What are we waiting on? We are. What are we waiting on? 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 We're waiting for this run up in gold and silver to come down. Remember yesterday, this was red. We checked yesterday, it was red. And since it was red, we had that slight move up. All right, they went risk on for a second. Maybe it was a slight DCA. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Maybe it was a slight DCA. All right. They locked in some gains. They went back to the safe havens. We know how this go. So This is why you gotta be on it every day, because you'll see it. Like, now we're feeling slight pain in our portfolios. Now, ta-da, you got gold ripping. Let's see, you got copper ripping. That's so much fun. Damn. Yeah. Come to chill. It's like clockwork. Like clockwork. Um, shit. Alright. So we've seen the 4 hour. Seen the 4 hour. It's cooling off. Seen the 24 hour. It's looking like it's maxing out on the 24. And, I ain't going over. It's looking like the let me just say the Bears is nowhere in sight on the 24. But we're maxed out and we're not really going anywhere. So I'm expecting the Bears to catch us sooner rather than later. It's in Neverland. It's in the middle on the hour. Like that's scary and it's tangled. But it looks like blue is on top. I zoomed in. If that 4 hours max, it's looking like it's catching though. It's looking like it looks like we could catch the Bears and keep on going up though. I mean, technically we can because on the weekly we're way oversold. I feel like we could keep going up. But what I would like to see is the 4 hour reset and we don't go down much. Best case scenario. If we were to go down, how much? It's tight. It's tight. If you know what, at this point, I would say I will have to go with the play because technically we came on the 4 hour, we came to our 618 retracement with heavy red candles, but we did get a recovery. We did get a we did hold the line. I would want the 4 hour to recover and we bounce off the 382. We bounce off the 382. I mean, it's only 1933. That ain't horrible. That ain't horrible. You know, but this is the 4 hour. The Bears did catch us, but it's not a we. It's like once they caught us, it wasn't a straight shot down, and we are in this blue region. It's just it's just this 1 hour, like we're in Neverland, like we're in the middle of the channel. So it's making me feel like it's going to go up. Like it's not oversold or overbought. It's weird. That's why I'm saying you gotta wait for that. It'll be nice to see this gold come down. It's all right though. Listen, you guys, it's a mind game. They gotta come back over here. They're gonna come back over here. It's chump change to them anyway. All right, we got it. I'm about to go over the good thing. All right. Oh yes. We caught him. I know you probably be like, there ain't no green candles. This is the monthly. This is the monthly. We are in oversold territory. And we finally caught the do I smell a V-shaped recovery? Is there a V-shaped recovery in the mist? Yo, I don't need no tip on this one. I don't need no tip. You recovered? It might take a couple months. It might take a couple months. That's 60, that's a 60% price. 70% pricing. And that's not even, you know what? Gotta break out. See the bid. Let me see all that. Let me see all that. We just gotta survive and reclaim our 618 bro. That's all we gotta do. And with the monthly stock RSI like this, we're claiming a 618 is perfect. It's not too much, it's not too little. But best believe that 618 is going to be resistant. Because if this stock RSI can't break through that 618 retracement on the monthly, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. And we want this to happen before May. You see, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So only time is going to tell. But we are in position. So what's going to happen? Is it going to happen before May? Like, because nothing happened since January. Ain't nothing happened really into nothing in quarter 1. That's why I'm still on tilt. I still have my head on the swivel. And we gonna take it, one day at a time. And still, yeah, locked in. Yeah, we caught the bears. We caught the bears. The weekly oversold territory. You're getting tangled up too. Get this start running, you know. But in the meantime, you gotta buy the red and get ahead, like everybody else. Still, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. We just gotta get back to our 618 retracement. I don't think. Once we get back to our 618 retracement, I feel like that's when the euphoria is really gonna start to kick in. Well, we gotta. It depends what time of the year it is because I don't. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna be perfectly honest and say that I feel like May go away is in still effect, and I do believe in the super cycle. I do believe in the super cycle, but if we can't break 87,000, because you got to think about it, people are exhausted, and and if right now we're in the 60,000s, if we get back to 80,000, people gonna come by the boatloads because they're going to be like, all right, they survived from 60 to 80, they're going to hold. So I'm going to buy at 80 and sell at 100, but it's not going to happen because this may go away, or am I tweaking? Excuse me, or maybe I'm just you know, maybe I'm the size myself. So, I would want it to wrap it up. I would want it to wrap it up before May, but if this if if this week, well, this is the week. I ain't really worried about it. I just but yeah, like I want to know if 87,000 is going to be resistance, or is that going to be the platform to take us to to Pluto? But it's smooth, this bull run is moving slow, and May is approaching very fast. You know, we're doing good on the 24-hour. We're maxed out. Like it's the same thing across the board. This is why I'm saying I believe in the bull run, because it's like it's like everything is really moving because it's not really no one here right now. Like everything is tethered, everything is moving together. You know what I mean? It says people want to leave. People just want to leave at these levels. People don't want to accumulate. They just want to go back to the. I don't know. I don't know. I know, but I can only say that I personally want a better life for myself and life to, you know, 24 hour, doing well, but we ain't really going nowhere. But let's see how long we're going to stay in overbought territory. That's always a possibility. But either way, we got it set though. Either way, we got it set. But hopefully, again, once we reset, we don't go down much. We don't break our load, our local load. Or, uh, showing some weakness. Well, I can't get it down to the 4 hour. Where does it go? It's on forever. All right, you guys. Right now, gold is oversold. Okay. This is the daily on gold. And this is the daily. This is the daily on Bitcoin. If I feel like we got to reset, and gold has to have another run, but it'll be short-lived because these are the smaller time frames. But at this point, I definitely feel like we like looking if gold is in oversold territory on the day, then it's going to go higher to overbought territory on the day. So that means we're going to go down. But it's just the short term. This is the 24 hour. I can't even really read the chart on gold on the higher time frame. Can't read. I mean, I can read it, but it's just up and to the right. I can't really look at the tip of the RSI. All I know, the RSI is in the upper. Pretty much, gold is having a run right now. Gold is having a bull run. You know what I mean? But it's up in these upper channels, and that's just one. It gotta come back down. It gotta come back down. There's no way. No way. No way. It's gotta come down. But for the short term, in the daily, this is not me being bearish. I'm not being bearish. But Bitcoin, but gold came down. Yeah, because I'm a Bitcoin access. Gold came down to oversold territory. We had a slight little bump up. I think we just touched 70K. Now, I would like to see gold go lower because it doesn't mean it just stopped at the dotted line. It could go lower and we could go higher. Depends. Or is gold just going to recover? This is gold on the daily. Like, could it go lower? You know, it could. It could go lower. But just know, once it go lower, once gold recover, definitely expect that pain because they're gonna go risk off. They're gonna go risk off, and then they're gonna go into gold and run it up. You know what I mean? We want to see. We want to see. But if I had to put money on it, Mr. Daily and the way Bitcoin moving,
Yeah, it's probably gonna go down lower. It's probably gonna go down lower. But in the longer scheme, and in the future, in the future, we will break out on the weekly and the monthly. But for right now, in the short term, our pump is probably going to be short lived. It's probably going to be short lived because we need the 24 hour to recover and the 4 hour to recover. Like the only thing that you could do is DCA. I don't feel like it's going to be too much pain. Just to stomach it, whatever they throw at us, we're going to take. But once the 24 hour and the 4 hour reset, the best thing that we got up our sleeve is the weekly RSI and the monthly RSI, and hopefully they're not maxing out before the 24 in the 24-hour recover. I will actually want all four of them to be running at the same time, running up, going up the same time. I know it's kind of cliche, but I don't know. It sounds about right at this point. But it's running up at the same time, but with the weekly and the monthly, they're going to take longer to run up and max out, but that 20, we actually starting to get some traction. But that gold though, on the daily is oversold. And we're having some volatility right now, but still, when that 5 day, that weekly look bullish. See, when I go to our weekly, look how oversold. Just you're going to, oh, you're coming down here. Where you at? You're coming down here. It's okay. You can have your fun over your little band. It's gonna be all right. You want to come down here. Gotta come down here. It's okay. It's okay. But it's that monthly. I can't even see the monthly, you guys. But you better reset. You gotta reset, man. Gotta reset. Might take longer than usual, but just DCA, you guys. Just DCA. We're gonna take it one day at a time. But I ain't gonna keep you out for too long. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Dogelon Mars, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the Pluto, free to real. And you already know how this go. Until next time, you guys. Until next time.